Throw goes over to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Stanton over at second. Gregorius at first, 1 gone. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. In there, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. On, he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Jay Happ will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andujar has a play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Judge, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally
threw it right past. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, A 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Bounce to first. Voigt moving to his right. The tag, and he is out. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
He throws him on the fastball there. Didi Gregorius goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Skied in the air to straightaway left. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in, Jay Happ. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even
a swing and a miss that retires the side. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Leading out for the Braves.
First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Nick Markakis is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Johan Camargo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his own.
Hicks is going to have room out there. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys?
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A big lead off the second. Now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game and the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. That's popped up. Torres calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Mike Foltynewicz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Andujar goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside.
Struck him out. 18 strikes. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Number 13 retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. But it gets fouled. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the knees, strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider.
And we'll have to leave it there. As next to hit will be the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him beat once. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
You froze him on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike Foltynewicz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, it's a double play as they're... Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Struck him out, and a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Camargo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.